What's up, guys? Welcome to Nutarot. I am an energy and intuitive reader, and I'm here to do the general reading for somebody. So let's see who's gonna get it. Some of you guys are healing really well, alright? Pisces. What's up, Pisces? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing well today. So today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to, an Aquarius could be significant. I will go watch that reading. Today we're going to do your general reading. I'm going to pull two oracles, clarify, give you some advice. Also, you have Canary Spirit, sing your own song, alright? Music could be significant to you right now. Listen to the music. Music could be giving you messages. Some of you guys could be singers. Okay, sing. Okay, some of you guys could be artists. Art, whatever. Use your talents to express yourself right now is what I'm getting with this as well. I feel the universe also does not want you to be afraid of being yourself, of being who you truly are, because we need a lot of that. Okay, the North Node right now is in Pisces, and everybody is, really realizing how listening to their intuition is the best thing for growth, is the best thing for their path. And you are a good role model of that because you represent intuition. So it's very important. And you also represent the unusual as well. All right. Oh, you got two cards there. Two cards there. Alright, the first card you have is White Raven Spirit. Trust in the Magic, number 66. With a Grand Symphony, number 27. Some of you guys could be getting married or going to a wedding or something like that. So I feel like something here is perfect. Something here is going to be really perfect here. Something here is going to... I'm hearing wedding bells. Some of you guys are about to get married or be in a relationship with someone. But I feel the universe wants you to trust the magic. Like, I feel like something here really good is about to happen that you don't see, but they want you to know that it's going to work out beautifully. I feel like you can feel it around you. Like, you know that something's around the corner. I feel like it's good. Like, you feel like this is a surprise, is what I'm getting. A really nice surprise. Very innocent situation coming in here. What is a Grand Symphony and White Raven Spirit? This could be something that you're looking forward to, and the universe is like, yeah, it's going to be great. Alright, you have the Four of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Tower, and the Three of Wands in reverse. This is going to happen out of nowhere, so do not wait for it. Okay, if you wait for it, you could mess this up. So just, Page of Wands in reverse. You could delay this by you trying to wait for it and you trying to dig. Alright, the Hangman. Just change your perspective, be patient, allow this to happen the way that it needs to happen, alright? I do feel like there's been delays for a reason. I feel like the universe needed to get out everything that was not meant to be there. I feel like the universe really, it's kind of like you knew something was happening, but you didn't know what it was. So it's like you were like looking around, you're like, okay, maybe it's that. And maybe it's that. Or maybe it's that. Yeah, you didn't know what it was, so you were like pointing in the room. But you are... a lot of you guys are really strong and powerful magicians, and you manifest what you focus on. So it's like, if you're looking at that, that's what you're gonna call in, and that's not even what it is. So the universe caused delays on purpose to kind of show you it's not that, it's not that, it's not that, and now I feel like you have nothing. And with your guard is up now because you're like, okay, well now I have nothing. But you're supposed to. Four of Pentacles in reverse. You were supposed to release the grip on certain things. Could be 4 things specifically. To show, and you're gonna realize like, oh, like I needed to have a clean slate. I needed to start clean so that the universe can bring me certain things, right? I feel like maybe you were trying to, maybe you didn't think it was gonna be something brand new. I feel like this is brand new energy. Maybe you were trying to have it with things that you can just see around you, but I feel like it's not even anywhere like that. I feel like this is something that's coming in a way that you don't expect. Okay, what is the Nine of Wands here? You have the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna, you're just like, so are the delays I mean, it's gonna be petty. Like, it's gonna da-da-da. No. I also feel like you have all the right to have your guard up. Maybe you feel a little like, whatever, having your guard up. It's understandable based on the other circumstances. What's the Three of Wands? You have the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, like, the universe is causing these delays on purpose. Don't worry. They're purposely, like, not moving you on purpose. What's the Four of Pentacles? You have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, all the fakes, all the frauds, all the phonies, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here had to fall off. All of them. So you know it's not them. What is the Tower? You have the Queen of Swords. Aquarius, with Gemini energy. Yeah, and I feel like you're going to realize it makes sense. That the universe caused this to happen this way. And with this mask here, I feel like you're going to realize that you have that thing where you're just like, maybe you have, what is it called? Shiny something syndrome, where it's like, you know, the universe tells you something. I mean, this had nothing to do with that, but what I feel like is like the universe tells you something and you're like, oh, okay, so that means that's what it is, just because it's in front of you. But it's like you don't think that maybe it's like you don't stop to think that maybe it's going to happen in another way or whatever. Okay, you got to keep it broad. You have the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah, stay open to any possibility, any avenues of this coming in, because I feel like it's going to come in a way that you don't expect. All right. All right, the next card you have is Ant Spirit. Time to collaborate, number 1. All right, something about going live. Some of you guys should go live. I don't know what that means. You would know what that means for you. You have a deep breath in reverse, number 7. Okay. Something here brings you anxiety. Pisces. Going live brings you anxiety. Working with people brings you anxiety. I feel that. I'm a Pisces stellium, okay? So, I understand. But you know, you got to collaborate with people. You know, it's like you love people, but at the same time, don't you just wish that people were aware of their own energy? Like, sometimes I'd be walking, like, I'd be wishing, like, that energy was just, like, odor, right? Like, if you didn't take care of it, like, you stank. Because, like, all the spiritualists can smell, yeah, motherfuckers, but y'all can't smell yourself. That's the problem. Anyways. All right. A deep breath in reverse and Ant Spirit. So yeah, I feel the universe wants you to collaborate and you're like having a panic attack. But I get it. People's energy. People don't shower. Energetically. They don't cleanse. You know, they don't heal. But you have to do what you have to do, Pisces. If you're going to have to freaking walk around with a mask on, if you're going to have to walk around with a nose thing, I don't know, bro. But you have to collaborate. It's time. Okay. That's crazy. You're the High Priestess, that first card that came out. The Ten of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. I mean, you really have nothing to worry about here. I'm not, like, that's your card too, Pisces. Your intuition is telling you you're going to be fine. You're like, I know I'm going to be fine. That's not the problem. I know. The Ten of Wands. But you're dragging it. Like, so what? You're just not going to collaborate with people ever? Like, come on. Okay, this is a confirmation that you need a Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Start that new thing. Collaborate. Whatever. Listen to your intuition. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles. There's potential for long-term success. The Ace of Swords. That's the truth. The universe is giving you this clarity, bro. So, I mean, get on it. Okay? This feels nice, though. LOL. Six of Wands. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. Let's see. What's the High Priestess here? You're the Four of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you don't want to get too close. But that's not you, Pisces. That's not you. Does a fish only swim a little bit? No, they swim as far as they can go. Okay? So, what is it? The Nine of Cups in reverse. You have the Knight of Cups. This could be about love as well. This could be about love as well. I feel like the universe wants you to know that you're going to come off very sweet, very kind, very charming, very knowledgeable, I'm hearing. very easygoing, lackadaisical. I don't even say that. If that's a negative thing, don't take that. I don't know if that that kind of sounds like lazy, but it could also be like, oh, chilling. I don't say that word, so whatever. What's the Ten of Wands? The Seven of Wands in reverse. Don't fight it, cause you just can't hide it. Don't fight it. Okay, you're making it harder for yourself by fighting this. What's the Page of Cups? You have the Page of Pentacles. You could start slow, like you got all you. The only page I'm missing is a Page of Swords because you need to talk. But I feel like you need to start small. Just start a little bit. You don't gotta do nothing crazy, Something small. Eight of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you're gonna do it because you're like, fine, I'll start. Maybe you're like, oh, but that's the thing. It's like, if you're gonna do it, do it. Like, go all in, but don't like half-ass it either. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I feel like you're gonna do it. Okay. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Alright, and the last card you have is Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. And Starfish Spirit. Open to infinite possibility. 33 and 59. With Birds of a Feather, number 25. Birds of a feather, okay. So this could be about friends or family here, okay? Let me pull some cards before I open my mouth. What is Horse Spirit, Starfish Spirit, and Birds of a Feather? Some of you guys are gonna get freed from a family situation or a friend situation that's holding you back from being able to do whatever you want. But it's gonna happen in a way you don't expect. The Five of Wands, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Wands in reverse. If you guys could be married to somebody or committed to someone's trying to cause havoc or trouble there. You have the Empress. Look at you! And the Judgment, okay, in reverse. All right, I feel like this person is under judgment. Whoever is trying to block your freedom, block your happiness, they're definitely under judgment. Okay, because with the Empress, you are an Empress. Okay, I feel like you have worked a lot on yourself to get to where you have, to have the abundance, to have the love that you have. And I feel like somebody else is trying to compete with that. It's like you can't compete with that. You just have to be that, bro. Anyways, I do feel like somebody here is definitely trying to start a problem, okay? They could be trying to separate you and someone, or something. Someone's trying to start a problem, all right? The Six of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there is going to be a way for you to get out of this here, but again, with open to infinite possibility, it's really giving me like you're going to have to be willing to, but with the Empress card, I'm not worried. You're the Empress. You know that whatever I got to do, I'm going to do it. There's no question about it. Okay, you didn't get to this position by not making the sacrifices. All the Empresses, sex does not matter. All the Empresses know that sacrifices and compromises are part of life. Because that's the reason that you got to that point, right? That is why you're able to obtain and have the money, the stability, the love, the beauty that you have, because you're willing to let go of old weight, put in new energy, whatever. The Chariot. The universe is also protecting you. The universe always protects all Empresses, and everybody who's trying to mess with an Empress better, the universe always tests them all the time. It's a beautiful thing. Most of them fail because they're not ready. Anyways, what's the Four of Wands in reverse? The King of Cups. Okay, that's you. I feel like you're emotionally stable. You're emotionally solid. Somebody could be trying to make it seem like you're not okay. You're bugging. No, you're not solid. Yes, you are, my love. What's the Five of Wands? The World in reverse. Yeah, someone just doesn't want peace. So someone doesn't... Look at that. All mad as shit. Give me a second. They're all mad and stuff because you're probably figuring it out and they're mad. Yeah, try never. Stop trying. How about that? Like, you're the freaking Pisces. You're the intuitive one. What are we talking about? What's the Ace of Wands here? The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be about work. Like, you're gonna start something new when it comes to work. You're gonna keep doing what you gotta do. You got money coming in. What? Cause they ain't stopping nothing, stupid. The Five of Pentacles, but their own life. Some of them got no money coming. Some of them got their stability rock. Some of them, they're in a huge lack right now. They're in a lack. And you're damn, look at this. Damn, look, let me count my Benjamins. What's the six of swords, dummy? Like, shut up. Seven of Cups and the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person, you're moving on and you're leaving this person behind, and they're stressing. They're stressing. They're in a delusional energy. They're confused with life. They don't even know where to go. They don't even know what's up from down, from left to right. And mind you, you're just on this boat sailing to the next island. While someone is freaking tripping over their freaking untied shoelace, wondering, why do I keep tripping? Why do I keep tripping? Five of Pentacles. This person is just getting slower and slower by the day. But that's the universe doing that to them. Because if this person always wants to fight, always wants to argue, always wants to whatever, always trying to compete with you, okay, well then the universe is going to meet them at their freaking level. So now we're going to have to make sure that you become a little slower. We're going to have to make sure that you become a little confused, a little combobulated, bring you back a couple years back mentally to get you to stop fighting people. We'll do that. Somebody else is going to have to go to a freaking hospital or whatever. Because it's like, okay, if you won't stop, the universe does not care, guys. The universe is ruthless. People don't get it. The world is in reverse because the door is going to close whether they want to or not. And if the universe has got to take your whole arm, it's like this person thinks that because they're stopping the freaking elevator and they're putting their hands here, that the elevator is not going to freaking close and smash them. They're like, oh, the universe won't allow me to get hurt. What? If you're standing in the way of an empress, yeah. If you're causing chaos and conflict, yeah, you're crushed. Because you have not done the work. And guess what? If you're causing chaos and conflict to somebody who is in the Empress energy, you're causing chaos and conflict to everyone else, which means you're a menace, which means you gotta go. Period. That arm gotta fly off, whatever it is. Okay? Because I'm not understanding why people think that the universe is playing. It's crazy. People are so stupid. Like, what you give, what you get. Like, come on now. But you know what? Well, that's how in the cup, the universe is like, we ain't gonna let them understand. They are not going to understand in this lifetime. They are not going to get it. They're not going to get it. And that's their karma. Like, they're gonna be walking around confused for the rest of their time here. What is a Grand Symphony and White Raven Spirit? You have wisdom in reverse, okay? Yeah, I feel like, you're not listening to your intuition. Your intuition is telling you that it's going to be great. Like I said, I just feel like you were looking at, like I said, adventures. You're going to have a lot of fun. Like I said, I feel like you were just looking at something and you were like, oh yeah, maybe it's that. But it was because it's in front of you. But you're going to realize with that tower there that it could be anything, really. And not to hone in such on one thing and to trust the magic of the universe, because the universe kind of wants you to be more into that energy. What is a dive deep in reverse? That's crazy. That's in another deck. Dive deep in reverse is in another deck. Some of you guys need to get in touch with your emotions. Some of you guys need to cry or write on in a journal or something like that. Okay. What is a deep breath in reverse and Ant Spirit? You have patience. Okay, yeah. I feel like you just have to have patience with yourself, with these people. You have miracles. Yeah, but I feel like, that's why I feel like a lot of you guys have a love and hate relationship with people, right? And, it's funny. Yeah, I definitely get that. I get that so much. Hey! But with miracles, I feel like, like I feel like it's like you're gonna realize, like, once you start talking to people, it's like, oh my gosh, like we have so much in common. Oh my gosh. Like you're gonna start like, okay, it's not that bad or whatever. But yeah. What is horse spirit, starfish spirit, and birds of a feather? You have purification in reverse. Yeah, some of you guys need a good cry. Some of you guys have Taurus in your chart. I'll go watch that reading. But you have openness in reverse. Yeah, it's just kind of like, I feel like also this person is this person's not healed. They're not healing. So it's like, yeah, your arm could go, because then maybe that recovery time from surgery, that 3-month surgery, while you're sitting in the hospital for 3 months recovering from your arm being broken because you were trying to stand in the way of Pisces. Maybe those 3 months in that hospital will help you heal. So yes, we'll break your arm, we'll break your leg to force you to sit your ass down and heal, sir, ma'am, because clearly you don't know what that means. And like I said, the universe is on some shit where it's like they're checking everybody right now. And it's like if you're infecting someone else, especially the empresses, like if you're infecting other people with your BS, you gotta go. And the universe is gonna do it in whatever way. Drastic measures are being taken right now. Drastic measures are being taken. And anybody who is not doing the work, anybody who looking for a fight, a drama, competition, a problem, they're gonna find their own problem. They're gonna have bigger problems, for sure. Openness is in reverse. I feel like you need to stop talking to this person, stop telling this person stuff, pretend like they're not even there, pretend like you're not even there. Okay. So that I have for you. I hope this helped. Have a good day or a good night whenever you watch this, and stay positive.